Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Just woo, breathing in that good ass prana. How to stop your anger hurting people. Are you losing your temper and now you got no friends? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? That's the question that came in. So we're going to dive into it. I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey. Now, naturally, I'm a super calm person, super chilled out, but there have been times where I have also lost my temper and I had to put myself in check. Now, this could happen to you at any time, at any place, and then you'll find yourself all alone. So I'm going to share with you 10 secrets that has helped me along my journey to stop losing my temper and hurting people. What's the first secret? You need to put a massive disclaimer. Anything I say after this point does not reflect me as a person. I'm so sorry. Right? Anything I do after this point does not reflect me as a person. It is so healthy to be angry. Like, if you aren't angry once in your life, I feel sorry for you. Because do you know how good it feels sometimes when you just get really angry and you're not guilty about it? Like you're just expressing that raw emotion because somebody you feel has hurt you or done something to you and you just lash out. That feels so good. But there comes a point in time where you reach a certain threshold where I say you get super, super, super angry and now it's not you anymore. It's your ego acting out. Slow motion this side. That is why you have to put a massive disclaimer, because so many times we say things to people even we know isn't true. Like, we don't even know what made us say it. I was angry. That's what we say. That's our excuse. Well, sometimes whatever you say is going to have an impact. And sometimes, even though, okay, you've made up now, people always remember what you've said. Even the cat down the road remembers. So you want to become more mindful with what you are saying. And that's why it does help if you say, disclaimer, anything I am about to tell you does not reflect me in my natural, authentic state. I'm just really mad right now. Okay, so I'm going to say a lot of things which aren't true. We can understand, we can understand, we can overstand that. Okay, it happens to every one of us. Now, the second secret I learned along my journey was neurologists, they talk about how every time you are angry, if you become calm, you are actually changing the neural pathways in your brain to become calmer when that situation happens again. This is what we call neuroplasticity. Our brain changes based on our experience. So check this out. If someone gets you really mad, you're upset, you're angry, what happens is that we're so angry right now that if they do the same thing again, we become even more angry. And then we are even quicker to become even more mad. Okay, it's like a vicious cycle. But if you choose to be calm, it's a choice to say, woo, I'm just gonna breathe in that good ass prana. And you do that, and then you do it again, that is gonna be your natural reaction. So you can actually start rewiring your brain by just changing how you respond. Okay, and I do that all the time. Like sometimes people tell me stuff and I'm like, some people think I'm meditating. I'm just taking a moment, right? What's number 3? 7-day vegan challenge. Now, There was a time when I would become easily irritated, annoyed at certain things. And then I realized, wait a minute, whoa, what's on my plate? Okay, a whole load of junk food, grease, and hydrogenated, right? That's why I was so sometimes out of balance, okay? Ultimately, all of us are just striving to be in balance. Now, when you are off balance, that's when you start saying stuff you don't mean. You don't mean that. You really don't, okay? So I started to realize, okay, it's what I'm eating. Magnesium will calm your nerves. One of the greatest sources of magnesium, you're talking about watercress, the most nutrient-dense vegetable in the world. It's gonna calm your nerves. So eat any foods high in magnesium. You're talking about kale, spirulina, right? This is what you need to calm your nerves. Sit down, drink some chamomile, right? I used to drink a lot of chamomile when I had a lot of panic attacks back in the day, and it did actually work. It actually calmed me down, okay? Get the serotonin going, get the tryptophan going, put a banana in your mouth, okay? Get the cacao going, tryptophan, you're gonna feel a lot better, a lot calmer. You're gonna be better to be around, period. But if you haven't eaten, especially if you haven't woken up with a bunch of grapes in your mouth, then I don't want to be around you, okay? Because now you're like, so, okay, you're jumping around right now. I can't even, where are you going, right? You're all over the place. Why? Nobody knows, okay? What's the fourth secret that's helped me? Take 45 seconds. Before you do anything else, just take 45 seconds. You're mad? Okay, I get it. It is natural to be angry. You don't have to suppress emotions. You have to express emotions. It's healthy. But just take 45 seconds before you make an ass. Oh, you just made an ass out of yourself again, right? That's okay. But if you had taken 45 seconds, you would have got more clarity. Even though you would have been angry, you could have been kinder about it. Now you've just lost a good friend, maybe a future partner, because you just said something which just got you like nobody's around you right now, okay? You've hurt people's feelings. Okay, because that's what happens. Sometimes when we feel angry, we're mad, like we don't take in other people's feelings. We don't take them into consideration. It's all about us, okay? That 45 seconds will help you just to gather, okay, what's happening right now? Okay, before you just lash out, because you don't know what's happening, you just lash out. Oh, oh my gosh, so sorry, right? It could have just been a simple misunderstanding, a simple miscommunication, but no, you didn't want to take the 45 seconds. You just went straight into it, and that's why you're not speaking to them for like, what, 3 years now? You see, if you had just taken 45 seconds, you need people in this life, right? That's what I've realized. So sometimes, even when I'm really angry, I'm mad, I just take 45 seconds just to breathe in that good ass prana, and then let's go from here, okay? Number 5. Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence? Because you see, a lot of us, we are angry or mad, okay? And we hurt other people in the process because we have a lack of evidence. We don't know the full story. We just think we do. And then they tell us something. That's why I don't text people these days. Like, I would rather call you or meet you in person. I don't do texting because, like, the amount of times I've texted somebody and they've taken it the whole nother way, then I've got to spend another hour explaining to them, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Do you know how exasperating that is? So when you speak to somebody on the phone On the phone, you get the tones, you get the emotion. When you see someone, it's even better, okay? But a lot of us were just texting people. So they might say one thing, like write it down, and then you take it a whole nother way. And now you have a lack of evidence, so you start jumping to conclusions, and now you're mad right now. You're angry right now. And they didn't even mean that, okay? So ask yourself, do I have enough evidence? Do I actually know what they are talking about to begin with? Have I called them? Have I met them? Or am I just interpreting their weird emojis? What does that mean? Nobody knows. Number 6, reaction. I learned a long time ago that your reaction to a situation can change the entire situation itself. Slow motion this side. How you react is everything, and you are responsible for how you react. So I'm a naturally calm person, but I've had my moments, as we all do. Nobody's perfect around here. And sometimes I would lose my temper to a good friend, and she's so calm. And by her being so calm to my madness, I'm automatically calm right now. Like, I don't know what the hell she did, but she's just so calm how she responds. Like, it's contagious. Now I'm calm. So realize that how you react to a situation can change the entire situation. But if she was angry or he was angry, it would have made me even more angry. You're putting more fuel to the fire. So ask yourself, okay, when I'm going through life, maybe someone makes me angry. Now I want to lash out at them. Like, first of all, where is this anger coming from? Did it just appear? Or maybe it's because something happened to me last week, and I'm carrying this really, really old energy right here, right now. It may not have anything even to do with them, right? So that's why, like, when you change how you react, like if someone makes you really angry, okay, that's good, get angry, but then just say, okay, is this really good for my health right now? Because stress will kill you. Once your cortisol levels are going up, even the cat down the road knows there's no hope. We got to help you, man. Right? So I realize if I want to live a stress-free life, I don't need a lot of drama right now. I don't need to be angry all the time. I just need to be calm, in balance, on the beach, drinking some good acai with you. Can we do that? Can we do that? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Right? Number 7, meditate. I got a good friend. We always say this. What happens when you don't meditate? That's a question. Yeah, accidents happen. Big time accidents. Like, I know when I don't at least spend 30 minutes in nature every single day, my energy is a bit off. And I spend usually about 3 hours in nature every single day. And I even make videos in nature, right? So I'm always in a good equilibrium. But sometimes I get stuck in the city where there's loads of cars, big buildings, and I could feel myself coming like really grumpy and absorbing all of this toxic energy. So I need to find some leaves, baby, hug me, right? Then I'm more mellow. Okay, so meditate. Don't hate, meditate, because meditation will really help you come to the present moment. You see, we sometimes get mad or angry because, once again, we're upstairs, we're in our mind, we're not in our heart space. When you're in your heart space, you realize that your heart has to be as light as a feather. And the lighter your heart is, the more healthier you will be, the more healthier you will be mentally, emotionally, and physically. Slow motion this side. Right? So I'm always like meditating. Just find a quiet space, close your eyes, and just stay over there, right? Until you sort yourself out. Then you'll get more clarity. Number 8 is learning how to ground myself. Now, that ties into meditation. If you don't want to hurt people because of your wild temper and anger, You want actually like at least 2 friends in your address book because you got none at the moment. Ground yourself first. And how do I ground myself? Like, if I've just been in a heated argument, I do some yoga, I go for a walk, physical exercise, because ultimately our body is our subconscious mind. So all of your anger, all of that tension is in your body. So you change that by changing how you move into your body. Because right now you're angry and your whole body is reinforcing that anger because you're like this. So you want to be like that or like that, and then you're moving your body, and now all of a sudden that anger disappears because the anger has been eliminated. It has been eliminated out of your body. So change the body, you change the feeling, you change the vibe. Okay, it's just that when a lot of us are really mad, we want to justify our madness. Like, if you are in a very bad mood all the time, like, you can't be like smiling and stuff, because that's going to be like you're not mad. Ever been like texting somebody and the argument is coming a bit serious now? Before, 1 minute ago, they were putting these smiley emojis, now they're not, right? An alchemist will always still put smiley emojis. That's how you flip the energy, okay? Because once again, you want to stop justifying your behavior, okay? So chances are, if you are mad, you're angry and you're hurting people, look at your body language. Is it stiff? Is it rigid? Is it full of tension? Change that by going to a spa or go to Hawaii and take a salt bath. I'll pay for it. The cat down the road will actually. Okay. Number 9, like, silence is not suppression. That's what's helped me. When we talk of to stop losing your temper and hurting people, a lot of us feel, okay, I've got to express myself. And that is beautiful. You really, really, really want to express yourself. But I've learned along my journey that silence is not suppression. You can still express yourself and be silent, because the power of silence is where you actually hear yourself. Like, you can actually hear yourself, like your ego coming through right now, because once again, you need to put that disclaimer, right? Anything I say does not reflect who I really am right now. I'm just really mad, okay? So silence is where you hear yourself. And this practice is so powerful. Like, if I can see myself really going off the edge, that's great, but then I'm really silent for like 1 moment. Take a moment of silence right now. Okay, now I'm hearing myself. What am I talking about, right? You start to actually laugh at yourself. It becomes like more humorous, and you're like, why would I say that? You say that because you're hurt, right? They've made you mad and now you want to make them mad. It's like tit for tat. But then everybody becomes blind, right? An eye for an eye, everybody becomes blind. We don't want that right now, okay? So embrace the power of silence to hear yourself. It doesn't mean that you're a weakling or you're suppressing emotion. It just means that you are hearing yourself, and you'll get more clarity that way. Then you'll be a lot kinder to people. And number 10, what's helped me along my journey is building a bridge. Like, I'm a networker, I'm a sociable being, and I like to keep balanced relationships with people, see them on good terms. I don't want to upset the party, I don't want to stop the music, but sometimes it can get to that. So what do? You got to ask yourself, if you are someone who has a fiery temper and you go around sometimes unknowingly hurting people and pushing people away, ask yourself, okay, this action, this word I'm saying right now, is it reinforcing my anger, or is it helping to build a bridge? Like, what are we doing here right now? Ultimately, we're going to make up anyway. It may not be now, but at least 5 years, you might see them on the street and say, I don't even know why we were arguing to begin with. Then you'll hug each other and then you'll go and eat strawberries. How about that, right? So I always tell myself, you got to treat people with compassion. Sometimes it's not them. Sometimes it's not us. It's just the situation of life. It can make us do crazy things. I'm trying to talk to you right now, okay? You got to realize that everybody is dealing with so much. And I've learned that you got to be kind to everyone because you don't even know what they're going through. You don't even know what you're going through because you've buried and suppressed those emotions. So treat people with compassion, put yourself in their shoes, and you're going to be a lot kinder to people. You're going to have more people around you. And then you're just going to say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? And there you have it. We're out here getting high off the good ass Prada. Have a beautiful day. Waters diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You